Surf's up, it's Mauisnake here. We're going to be going for the gold, if at all possible, trying to get the quarterfinals, semifinals, and grand final correct. And I'm just going to say outright, guys, from the beginning of the RMR, Tech Girl on the desk asked me, who do I think is going to win this? And I'm doubling down, okay? I'm doubling down, I'm tripling down. In the beginning of CS2, when MR12 was introduced, when Peeker's advantage looked as strong as it did, I said you don't need a strong in-game leader. You don't. You just don't. Stacking a team with incredible firepower can win you championships. G2 has assembled the best firepower of any team here. I don't care what the rating says of teams that went 3-0. Obviously, they're going to have better individual ratings. I am telling you right now, MongolZ, Nico, MongolZ, Hunter will not all four simultaneously crumble in any BO3 that they play against anyone. I will have them to beat Heroic in the quarterfinals. I will have them to beat whoever in the semifinals. I will have them winning the entire thing. So let's talk about the other matchups. Get a little bit more serious here. MongolZ, MauisZ, this is the hardest to predict of all of the quarterfinals games. Mongol is on a heater right now. They aren't necessarily playing on home soil. That's a little bit of cope, if we're being real. But they are playing in Asia. They are playing on their continent. I don't know if that's really benefiting them too much, although they did say that they did like playing in Shanghai. But overall, between them and MauisZ, I'm going to actually go with the MongolZ. I just think the individual form that they've shown is incredibly strong. MauisZ lost to the MongolZ already in a BO1. They also lost to FaZe in a BO1. Now, next up, Spirit and Liquid. This one's really tough. I actually think that Liquid is playing better Team CS, and they are progressing better as a team right now. Spirit, on the other hand, have a couple new strategies. I've seen them work their default in a slightly different way, but I'm just going to do this because, truthfully, I think that nobody truly matches up to Donk or Shiro on Liquid. I know that they've got good players. I know that at the fall finals, Liquid got the better of Spirit. I think Spirit has slightly retooled. I still don't think that they're a tactical powerhouse, but with the 1-2 punch of Donk Shiro, along with Zontics actually contributing here, I think that's enough. I think that Liquid, they've accomplished their goal. They've already, in some people's eyes, they've exceeded expectations. I did have them on my last stage to make it through, but I feel like their map pool, they lean on Inferno a lot. They're quite good at Anubis, but Spirit should have them beat on Mirage, and I think Spirit should have them beat on Dust 2 as well. Although I think the tactics on Spirit are really bad on Dust 2 sometimes, but I'm just going to take Spirit here. Maybe I'm buying into the narrative of the top player of the year being Donk. So Vitality versus FaZe Clan, this is Vitality all day, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. I just don't see how FaZe can win this one. They limped through, barely making it. Sure, they had a couple BO1 victories that were impressive, but barely beating Fury out at the very end. And sometimes the individual form from the FaZe players is just so hot or cold. Rain looked incredible in this group stage, but Rops, dude, the reason Skulls clutched out is because Rops missed like 9 bullets on him, okay? That stuff is concerning me. Frozen's playing well, and if I'm being real, like, Brokey has been a fraudulent player, man. Like, I don't even know if he's hitting his nades from the backlines always. He's like I actually think if you took every op here, 9-10, Torzi, Shiro, Ultimate, MongolZ, Dexter, Zywoo, Brokey, current form, Brokey's got to be bottom 3, okay? I would take Torzi over him, I'd take 9-10 over him, I'd take Shiro over him, I would take MongolZ over him, and I'd take Vitality over him, okay? Or, I mean, I'd take Zywoo over him. I guess that's a Freudian slip that Vitality is Zywoo, so. Beyond that, other semifinals matchup, the MongolZ versus Spirit. Something about how the MongolZ has been playing has really been inspiring. So I'm going to take them. I think we're going to get the MongolZ versus G2 Grand Finals. Oh yeah, I'll talk about the semifinals here. G2 versus Vitality. Again, I think Vitality's a better team. I think they're more balanced. I think Apex is a better caller. But when Snacks just calls that old man game, just very basic stuff, even repeating calls for 5 rounds in a row, relatively speaking, I think it's enough. So, yeah, I'm going to take G2 to win it all at the very end, taking down Vitality, and then versus the MongolZ, this is going to be a 2-0. This is just going to be a 2-0. It's just going to be a slaughter. G2 are just going to slam them. MongolZ will put up a little bit of a fight. First map's going to be close. Second map, 13-5. Okay, it's going to be disappointing. No one's going to be happy about that. And G2 fans will celebrate, but the rest of the Counter-Strike community will wince. As always, being toxic is a choice.